Officially now we're going live, even though it goes live before you go live at 5. I'm drinking a Pink Lady Apple kombucha. What are you guys drinking this morning? I love kombucha. It's so good for you. Oh my goodness, it's working. Okay, awesome. We're live. How exciting. Let me know if you guys can all hear me and see me. Dun da da dum, bam ba da bam, bam ba da bam. Okay, so today we are talking about how to supercharge your wealth state. We are continuing on with these trainings because the most important thing for you as an entrepreneur is actually not the funnels, not the Facebook, not the websites, none of that stuff. It's your state. Are you able to enter into the state of wealth and maintain your wealth state? Or are you constantly dipping and falling into self-doubt, self-sabotage, fear, worry, doubt? That's the conversation that I want to share with you here today. And the exact steps to move yourself into a state of wealth. So welcome if you're just joining us. My name is Vanessa Simpkins. I run an amazing women's empowerment company called Take Your Power Back Now, where we help women all around the world overcome fear and thrive. That's what we do here. I've been at this game now for 10 years. I'm a little bit slightly obsessed with mindset. And mindset is the most important thing because it moves you into the state of having, right? Prayer, if you pray as if you have received it, then you will have it, right? We don't go and start praying, oh, please, please, I need this, I need that. We say, thank you for this now. Why? Because it moves us into the state. So we're going to talk about how to supercharge your wealth vibe. I'm going to share with you guys a story. And I also want to just tune in and make sure you guys can all hear me and see me. So if you are joining live, let me know. Drop an emoji here below. Drop a comment on the page so that I can make sure that all this amazing marketing is working. And here's what I'm going to do with you guys. I am actually going to share with you something amazing for you guys to see. I ran a little challenge here just to hear back from some of our clients. And I want to share this with you because this is what's possible. This is what's possible. Share screen when you supercharge your wealth state. Okay. So here's one of our clients. I'm on my personal Facebook page. Her name is Samantha. She says, a little message about transforming fear and doubt into pure joy and freedom. True story. Long distance friend recently reached out to me on Facebook and asked, have you just gone through some kind of transformation? And she's like, you think? I replied, my life has transformed in ways I can't even begin since October, the day I took the hugest leap of faith. Your intuition's always right. And enrolled into Vanessa's coaching program. Let's just read her post. It's really quite phenomenal. It deserves to be read. And again, I'm reading this to you because I want to show you what's possible when you supercharge your wealth state. We have a very specific process to help women do that. That's why you're seeing all kinds of incredible they sound incredible, but they're actually very credible testimonials from clients. So before enrolling in Vanessa's program, I had 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears in my online business, only to be left with what my patient husband called a very expensive hobby. Ouch. How many of you guys can relate? She says, I could write 5 pages expressing the doubt and inner turmoil those 5 years caused me, but I'll spare you the horror story and get to the good part. In the months I've earned more than I have all year, in the past 2 months, I've earned more than I have all year last year in my coaching business. For the first time ever, and my husband and I have had a house on Kauai, I wrote a check and put it towards my mortgage. First time ever, a check with 5 digits in it. But I didn't do it just once. I wrote the check 2 months solid. Words can't even explain what that feels like to me. My confidence has skyrocketed to the degree that my friends thousands of miles away are even inquiring about what the fuck I'm doing. My lifestyle now has me pinching myself daily, messages, house cleaner, massages. She's got a house cleaner, virtual assistant. You guys can read this. It's on my personal page. And she has support of all these amazing people. She's attracting high vibrational clients. The best part is here to come, all right? And she's an amazing fitness fitness instructor. She helps women over 40, burn their fat, and she is a rock star. I've worked with her myself. But the best part of all of this, read this, is that she's being a living example to her daughter. She'll be 13 this summer. That anything she wants to do and be in life and become wildly successful at, she can. That's what I'm most proud of, is reading that right there. Are you being an example for the women in your life, for your daughters? And she goes, this is an image of us at a magical photo shoot, blah, blah, blah. You know, continue reading this. I mean, this is an amazing post. There she is with her daughter. Here's Samantha in her bikini. I mean, she's an absolute freaking rock star, fit goddess body. I believe is maybe her website or her new Facebook group. But check her out. Samantha is an amazing rock star. And I want to lead this. I want to share that with you because Samantha put herself, following our recipe, into the wealth state. So how do you supercharge your wealth state when you don't feel super wealthy? All right. I'm going to talk to you guys today about some of my favorite ways to do that. I'm going to share with you this really cool book. It's called The Promise, The Law and the Promise, by an amazing, he's my mentor, he's passed away now, but by Neville Goddard. If you don't know who Neville Goddard is, you definitely want to get to know Neville. And Neville talks about your imagination being the most important thing in this world. Whatever you can imagine yourself to be, an assumption, even though false, through repetition, must become reality. An assumption, even though false right now, must become a reality. So even if you're assuming, let's say that if you're saying to yourself, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, and in your physical world, you're like, oh my God, I got bills piling up. Oh my God, I feel weird. I'm so far away from my goal. It doesn't matter. If you assume the state of the wish fulfilled, it will move mountains. You will move yourself into that state, and the universe will bring everything that you want to you. So I want to talk to you about ways to get yourself into the state of wealth when you really don't feel like it. That's the work, folks. That's the real work. So I'm going to share with you one of my absolute favorite tools to do that. And if you're joining us here again and you're new to my work, my name is Vanessa Simpkins. You can check me out online. We have a website with cool free training for you guys called Take Your Power Back Now. And over the last 10 years, we've helped thousands of women skyrocket their confidence and cash flow. And the confidence comes first. If you watched and you read through Samantha's testimonial, you'll see that she says, my confidence is through the roof. I have a new house cleaner now. I'm getting massages. I'm a living example for my 13-year-old daughter. How many of you guys would love to feel like you're on track and you're not always telling your kids we can't afford it, or we can't do that, or you have to live in your means, and no, enough of this. So I took some notes yesterday. I was walking on the beach, and I'm going to start a new Bible. So we have an offer Bible that we share with our clients. I've been doing marketing and sales now for a better part of 10 years. And we have an offer Bible that we share with our clients because a lot of our clients are new coaches, they're consultants, they're healers that want to really make a 6-figure consistent income online, and they don't really know how to start marketing themselves. So I put together a 100-page offer Bible, 100 pages of the world's best social media posts, offers, how to create engagement, emails, and you get access to that in our 10K and 30-day program. I don't know if you guys are tuning in here if you have access to our 10K and 30-day program, but the website is, if you want to find out about it, 10kand30dayprogram.com. That's where you can find out more. Okay, so now I'm creating a Shifting Your Vibe Bible. Cool. So here's what's in the Shifting Your Vibe Bible, because a lot of you guys know this, like you should be doing certain things, but you don't do it. So repetition is learning. And of course, post any questions you guys have for me here today, but I'm going to share with you what I have from the beginnings of my Shifting Your Vibe Bible. So I'm going to share with you 3 things today. And the first thing, I want you guys to write this down. Here's a great shift yourself into the state of wealth, how to supercharge your wealth. It's a very simple sentence, and here it is. So write this down, grab a pen and paper. I wonder what it would feel like to know blank. I wonder what it would feel like to know that I'm a badass coach. I wonder what it would feel like to know that I'm quitting my job next month and I'm going full time and I have a roster filled with amazing clients. I wonder what it would feel like to know, fill in the blank, that I'm making 10K in 30 days. I wonder what it would feel like to know that I have what it takes to really be successful as, you know, a full-time coach. I wonder what it would feel like to know that I can replace my income from my job with my business. I wonder what it would feel like to know that it could happen right now. I wonder what it would feel like to know that. So what that does is it moves you out of this like reality, because we're always either looking at our current state and talking and having a conversation about what's happening here, or we're shifting ourselves out of that. And that sentence is one of my absolute favorite. I wonder what it would feel like to know, blah, blah, blah. The second shift your vibe tool that I'm going to give you is music. Your favorite songs. You should have a playlist. How many of you guys have Spotify? You know, I love Spotify. And I have a playlist with certain songs that if I get in my car and I take a drive and I start playing those songs right away, immediately, it shifts my mood. And this is a trick from Esther Hicks. I don't know if you guys have ever followed Esther and Jerry Hicks, but music is a very, we're really connected to the memory and to the feelings and the associations. So do you have a playlist of songs that completely shift your vibe? Music is the second tool that you can use to shift your vibe and supercharge your wealth state. 3, using the words I am. Now, many people will tell me, Vanessa, you know what, I just simply don't feel like I'm being honest. And, you know, when I say I'm a millionaire and I have all this debt, what do I do when I'm saying these affirmations? I believe that they work, but I say them and I just don't feel like a millionaire. Well, let me explain to you. Let me give you a trick for this. I'm just going to close my door because we have our amazing videographer here today, and my husband and him are doing some brainstorming for our live event in October. Are you joining us for our Wealthy Coach Academy live event? Oh my God, if you guys missed the first one in February, do not miss the next one in October. Mark your calendars, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. I think it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday here in sunny San Diego. Holy shabolis and smokies, are you going to want to attend our live event? Who here was at our live event? Who here was at our live event? Let me know. And while you guys are doing that, again, I'm just going to scroll down and see if there are, oh yeah, Donna's here, Samantha's here, Yolanda's here, Elizabeth is in the house. Good morning, good morning. I love seeing all of you guys here. So we're going to continue going, but if you guys have any questions, please let me know. We're talking about how to shift your wealth state. Make sure you mark your calendars for our next live event because you're going to freaking love it. You're going to love it. Okay. So I'm on the third tool, using the words I am in an affirmation. Okay. Like, let's say you're going to say, I'm a millionaire. And your mind is like, no, you're not. This is a bullshit. Okay. You've got debt. You're not a millionaire. You're just saying these words. Okay. So here's what I'm going to explain to you what I call a step up affirmation. Okay, it's like you can't jump on top of the roof, but if you have a step ladder, you can get closer and then climb up on the balcony and then get onto the roof. It's the same thing with a state of being, with a state of wealth. So you move from like on the ground to the step up to the balcony, and then you can climb onto the roof, which is the wealth state. So here's how it's done. Let's say we have, I'm a millionaire, sounds like way far out of a stretch for you. I wonder what it would feel like to know that I'm a millionaire. It's like a little bit more possible. It's okay for me to be a millionaire. So I want you guys to write that down. When we have affirmations like it's okay or I am this, here's why I like it's okay. So it's okay is another tool that I use because we have decisions. We have decisions, and our decisions, the word to kill off all other opportunities, that's the word decide in Latin, that's what it means. A decision is what creates a belief that we make over and over again. So we make a decision, okay? And for a lot of entrepreneurs that want to become super wealthy, and I can talk to you about super wealth because I was bankrupt once myself in 2006. In January of this year, I did over $380,000 in revenue. So I can talk to you. I've been from on the bottom of the barrel, and we inspire and empower thousands of women around the world how to really skyrocket their confidence and cash flow. So I can talk to you about that. I'm qualified. All right. And be careful who you take your advice from, because, you know, opinions are like assholes and everyone's got one. So make sure that, you know, whoever you're listening to really has the right to talk to you about what I'm sharing with you here today. So when we make a decision, right, we can make a decision about entrepreneurship like it's not safe to be that visible. Oh my God, it's not safe to have that much money. So I love the affirmation, it's okay for me to, and then blanket. It's okay for me to be rich. It's okay for me to have an amazing team. It's okay for me to be really visible out there. It's a step up affirmation that's going to get you closer to moving into saying, I'm a millionaire, or I'm a badass salesperson, or I am so happy and grateful now that blank. So I've given you 4 here. I'm going to repeat them again because they're so freaking good. And I'm going to challenge you guys. I wonder what it would feel like to know this is true. It's okay for me to have this, have that. It's safe for me to be this, be that. I am so happy and grateful now that. These are all wonderful step up affirmations. And now I'm going to share with you one of my all-time favorite ones. I am totally worthy and deserving of extreme wealth, joy, and romance. That affirmation is probably the title of my next book. Oh my God, did I really say that I'm writing another book? Oh shit. I did. I know, I've been thinking about it for a while, so now it's time to actually do it. I'm totally wearing jogging pants. Do you see them? They're so cozy. Do you guys like my cute little hat? This one has pom-poms too, but they're black. Isn't it cute? And this I got at my friend's pool yesterday in her house. So fun. I am totally worthy and deserving of extreme wealth, joy, romance. We're talking about manifesting, or we're talking about being totally saturated and marinating in the state of wealth, in the state of health, in the state of peace, in the state of fun. I am totally happy. I am totally wealthy. I am totally anything is a great fucking affirmation. I am totally this. Words have power. And if you don't think they do, you should check out Dr. Emoto. He did a study. I met him many years ago in Montreal, actually, before he spoke to the, what's that big White House? The White House. I guess he was at the White House. The Pentagon. So this little Japanese guy named Dr. Emoto did a study, and he photographed water molecules before and after having people pray over them and say words to the water. And words like war, fear were like dark and like yellow, bubbly, brown, nasty things. And words like faith and love and wealth were these gorgeous stars. I mean, like stunning, stunning, stunning. So we are 70% water. So the molecules in our body are affected by words. Marketing is basically, you know, creating desire in people based on words. Words have power. How are you using the words? And are you conscious of the conversations that you're having inside your mind all day long? My question for you guys here today. Lubna, thank you. She says, you look super fancy. Yolanda, Tony's in the house. Super stoked to be here with you guys. We're talking about wealth. So what have I shared so far that you've loved? Let me know. And let me know if you have any questions here. I'm trying to like do this live and actually also watch it on Facebook, but then if I really watch it on Facebook, it's gonna give me like background noise. So I'm not watching all of the total videos here, but I am trying to scroll down and see some comments. So actually that's what I'm trying to do right now without doing it. But maybe I could do it on my phone and then actually see the comments. So give me 1 second here. 1 moment, please. Okay. I'm going to share with you something else that's super fun as well. Well, let me just go through here and see if I can catch myself on the page here on my phone and make sure that I'm answering all the questions. This is like a moment of fear of missing out. What do you guys call that? FOMO? I am totally present with you. The word totally. So the word totally is like, I am totally worthy and deserving. I am totally wealthy. To manifest anything, you've got to, oh, here it is. Okay, great. Other people are watching with you. I know, isn't it great? Okay. It was epic off the hook last year, Samantha said. Okay, so you guys are all here. I'm going to share with you guys something else. And let me know again if you guys have any question about this. Maybe I'll tell you guys a story. Okay, I'll tell you a story. I'm too excited when I get talking about wealth. So there was a time in my life where I had, I'm going to tell you guys a story of how I manifested a car and how I manifested being the best salesperson in this company that I worked for. And I'm actually going to tell you the story of how I almost screwed it up, okay, because I didn't believe in myself. And I mean, how many entrepreneurs are in that position in their life, right? They're like, I really want this to work, but I don't really know if it's really going to work. So, and it's a great story to tell because it's the anniversary of my father's passing. It's in June. My father was born June 20th, and he died on June 21st, the day after his birthday, 11 years ago this year. And he was a famous artist. He painted paintings of nature and big clouds and fields. And, you know, I'm very grateful to my dad because he taught me what it was like to be a total fucking badass rebel. I don't give a shit about the government. I'm not going to pay taxes. I'm going to live my life based on my own values. And he did. You know, he wasn't a super wealthy man in the senses of money, but he lived life on his own terms. And he taught me how to not believe in like the normal trajectory of how everybody lives, right? We used to go on family vacations to the coast of Maine and Cape Cod every summer with him. And if he sold a painting, we'd get to go to like, you know, I don't know, the water slides or something. And he really showed us how to, you know, live free. So here's a statement to my dad, a story to show you guys how to supercharge your wealth state. So he had passed away in 2008. I was in Hawaii at the time. I was selling mops in Hawaii. And I told my sister, you know what, I'm going to buy a camper trailer. I'm going to drive it across Canada. I'm going to become the best freaking mop salesperson in this company. And I'm going to spend my summer out in nature, traveling around. And I went back home to Canada and I forgot about that. And I bought this crappy Dodge Neon red car. It was a secondhand car. And I didn't really know about, you know, I thought this was a crazy statement, Vanessa. Why would you tell people that you're going to buy a camper trailer and drive across Canada? That was the idea. I'm going to buy this camper trailer, drive across Canada, become the best mop salesperson in the company, and make a ton of money and write a book about it. And then I was like, you know what, that's silly. That's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. So I bought this Dodge Neon. Okay. And it ended up being a freaking lemon. Okay. It had like a bad transmission. And I went to my garage guy and I was like, what did I do? You know, I bought this car and he's like, you never buy a Dodge Neon. They're terrible. And my sister was like, what are you talking about, Vanessa? You told me that you were going to go and buy this camper trailer and blast off across the country. What did you do? And I was like, well, I chickened out. She said, well, sell the freaking neon and get your, camper trailer thing. So that's what I did. I went and I only had a certain amount of money because I had gone bankrupt, in my first kind of foray as an entrepreneur. How many of you guys have thought to yourself, oh yeah, I'm just going to become, I'm just going to launch myself into something and become successful right away? Well, didn't happen with me. I had a lot of bumps and scrapes along the way. And so I had a certain amount of money. I did not have any credit cards. I went out and I had saved some money and I went and I bought this camper trailer. It cost me $4,500. And I didn't know a damn thing about camper trailers, but I went and I bought this thing. Okay. So it lives now. I bought it. It lives at the camper trailer store. And my garage mechanic said, you need, Vanessa, to buy yourself a Dodge Caravan with a 3.3 liter engine in order to take this 2,000-pound trailer. It was like one of those pop-up trailers, like you go like this and the sides come out and you put like these beds in it. Anyway, you need to buy yourself a Dodge Caravan with a 3.3 liter engine that's going to be able to pull this trailer all across Canada. So I have already pulled the trigger and I have told the store that on June 26th or whatever date it is, I'm going to be set up to do my little mop stage presentation where I'm selling these tchotchke mops. And it's in Sault Ste. Marie, Canada, in Ontario. And it's like June 20th. And I don't have a Dodge Caravan 3.3 liter engine. I still have this freaking neon sitting in the driveway. And I only have a certain amount of money that I've budgeted. Obviously, I'm buying a secondhand car. So I'm pulling out all the stops, right? I'm writing it down. I'm writing down my affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have this Dodge Caravan 3.3 liter engine. I'm visualizing, I'm driving a thing. I'm like really going to town on this. I'm pulling out all my manifesting tricks. And I remember the next day, I go on Kijiji and Craigslist. I don't see anything. I'm doing my manifesting at night. I'm visualizing these things. I'm saying my affirmations. The next day I wake up, I open up Craigslist, third ad down, Dodge Caravan for sale. It's 10 minutes down the street from my house. I call the person up. I head over there. Looks good to me. I get the person. I drive it over to my mechanic's house. Mechanic is like, yep, this thing works great. Buy it. I have my cousin come and I transfer one of my cars to him. I had another car, this white car. It's another story. I get the money back from the Dodge, the neon. And at 10:30 in the morning, I'm sitting there with this 3.3 liter engine Dodge Caravan. It even has like the ball on the back end of it. So it was already all set up, perfectly set up. And, I went out to the store on the 26th of June and I ended up having, that's when I started having those $500, $900, $1,000 a day profit. And I ended up writing my book. And well, that was my first book, right? And the rest is history. So what really happened here? I set myself a goal. I almost chickened out and then I went back to it. And then I worked on maintaining my state that I already had that Dodge Caravan 3.3 liter engine. I was very specific about what I wanted. And I lived as if I had it. I lived as if I had it instead of, oh my gosh, there's only 6 more days before I have to be at this place. And oh my God, and I still have this old car. And right, I lived and I already have it. I maintained the state. And then I took action and it ended up, showing up and here we are, So how are you maintaining your wealth state? How are you maintaining your wealth state? Well, here's an affirmation for you guys that I picked up. And I'm just going to tune in here for a moment with this, with all of you guys. I know there's a ton of comments on here. So one moment, please. Let me tune in here. Okay. Yolanda says, Craig, this is how I manifested my BMW convertible in a beautiful blue color 5 years ago. I love it. So here's a great affirmation for you guys to help you maintain your wealth state. I am a master at maintaining my wealth state. I am a master at supercharging my wealth state. I'm a master at supercharging my happy state. I'm a master at this state. I'm a master at this. I'm soaring into new states of wealth, health, happiness, peace, love, safety with ease. I am soaring into new states of wealth, health, happiness, peace, love, and safety with ease. That's my new favorite one. I'm a master at staying in my state, and I am soaring into new states. So guys, there you have it. If you would like to learn more about how to maintain your health state, your wealth state, your prosperity state, your peace state, we teach in our 10K in 30-day program and in our Bikini Business Coach program how to uncover your limiting beliefs, how to turn them around, and how to pop in the oven a new affirmation or a new belief that can bake out into your reality. That's hands down 1,050% why you see our clients have so much success. And again, it's up to you. I can teach 1,000 people how to use a recipe, but it's really up to you to put it in the oven every day, to turn your oven on, open the door, put something new in. And guarantee you, when you work on your state of wealth, getting into the state and maintaining the state, the actions that you take will be very different. True, right? Kind of hard to act like a millionaire when you're like being in the poverty state, right? Or being in this doubting state. So that's what we really want to do, is help you guys understand manifestation, understand how to work and how to discipline your mind to live in states. Stay there. So I'm going to type in here, takeyourpowerbacknow.com is where to apply to work with us. You can work with me and my amazing team on your wealth state, on your beliefs, on your habits, your daily disciplines, but also on your marketing, on your sales, on how you think about selling and sales and money, on how you think of yourself as a marketer, and then how to apply things like our 100-page offer Bible, how to set up your first sales attraction system, how to get really clear on what to call your program, what to put in your program, how to set up your online coaching business that you can rock in a bikini. Because it's just way more fun to have a portable business, and not just a portable business, not just a hobby business like you guys saw here with Samantha, but a portable, profitable business. And that's what I'm going to do with you guys. I'm going to share with you one more fun thing. All right. I started off by sharing Samantha's post, but here's another one of our grads, Sarah, who posted this. And again, you can find this on my personal Facebook page here, Vanessa Simpkins. But Sarah said, just under 2 years ago, I made a decision that I wanted to do life differently. So I jumped in with both feet in Vanessa's program. That she did the 10K and 30-day mastermind, which was one of the best decisions I've ever made. In my heart of hearts, I wanted to help other women heal at a deeply spiritual, emotional level. Even though I have a master's degree in counseling, before joining Vanessa's program, I had 0 clients in my healing coaching business. I now have a steady flow of clients, so much so that several months ago, she quit her job. I'm so happy and grateful to be able to stay at home with my baby and still earn an excellent income, doing exactly what God has gifted me to do. I'm so thankful God led me to the Bikini Business Coach. My life and my confidence has changed completely since being a part of the 10K and 30 Mastermind. To Christ be glory. And there she is with her new baby. Do you know how exciting that is for me? Congratulations again to Sarah and also to Samantha, who strapped their tits on, leaned in, and followed a proven recipe, followed our proven process. And now she's at home with her baby. She quit her job. She's able to do what she loves to do. I mean, how many of you guys would love to do the same thing? How many of you have these grand ideas, but really struggle with the committing to it, or don't know how to get started, or don't really believe in yourself, you know, as an entrepreneur? Maybe it's, you know, really uncovering the limiting beliefs, like, you know, I'm not good at sales, or I don't know, I'm not a good marketer, or I'm not good at technology. How, that's what we need to repattern. Those beliefs are what we need to really work on. And in the last 10 years of working with women, I can tell you the results are, in as little as 30 days, you can have a completely new life, a completely new lease on life when you start to pay attention to the inner conversations and the states that you are putting yourself into repeatedly. So if you would like to work with me and my team, hands down, it is going to be a wild magic carpet ride. And if you're tuning in here on our Bikini Business Breakthrough group, I'm sure you've seen a ton of result shares. Who knows? You could be next. Next thing to do is to sign up for a free strategy call with me and my team. I'm going to tune in here to some of, and again, the link is right here, takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready. That's the link. Elizabeth says that she's had amazing help overcoming things. She goes, and the friends you make are priceless. If I can do it, so can everyone. Thanks for sharing, Elizabeth. Luna says, thanks for sharing those tips, Vanessa, and for everything you taught us. Yolanda's like, what are you drinking? I'm drinking kombucha. You guys drink kombucha? It's so good for your gut. Your gut is where all the health starts, in your dang gut. Elizabeth's like, the team is amazing. We have so many fun people on our team. I'm telling you guys, you get to work with our Facebook ad specialists. You get to work with me. You get to work with our mindset mentors. You get to work with copywriters, video editors. Imagine having an entire team at your disposal. This is why people love our 10K in 30-day program, because they oftentimes can't afford, $20,000 to pay a professional team. So come and borrow mine. We have a lot of fun. Plus I like to wear big hats. All right, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave us a note here below. If you're catching the replay, let us know. Let me know again if you have any questions. And I am all celebrating you in your amazing wealth states, in your new state of wealth. Remember, the money shows up to the degree, to the speed of the degree that you are maintaining your state. The money shows up to the speed and the rate at which you maintain and you stay, and you saturate, you marinate yourself in that state. I'm a master at maintaining my wealth state. I'm a master at supercharging my wealth state. I love you guys so, so much. Tune in again here on our group for daily inspiration. And if you want to get results in record time, get on the inside of our 10K in 30-day program. You will love it. I guarantee you will love it. And who knows what could be possible in the next 30 to 60 days from now. All right, guys, love you. Have an amazing day. Bye, lovers.